In this lab, we are going to discuss about configure remote access. So how will it configure? There is a three system. Here is the three system. One is a DC10, another is a MS10, and another system is PC10. Okay, these are the different system, DC10, MS10. DC has a domain controller and MS1 and PC10 is a part of the same domain. MS10 has a running the website over here. Website is established on this machine, and PC10 will be to access this website remotely. But when this is actually accessing the device website over the HTTP, so when the traffic is accessing over the HTTP, will be accessed in a plain text. So there is a possibilities of the compromise or eavesdropping or the sniffing. So we'll enable the IPSec protocol for the security purpose. Okay, this is the scenario. Everything will be managed by the PC DC10 because it is a domain controller. So this is actually the scenario of this lab. So let's start. First I need to do here the review the certificates. Certificates are available or not. So first I need to go on a DC10 machine, and here is provide the login as a administrator. First I will check for the certificate. So what is the certificate? Already we have discussed about the certificate, which is having the digital key for using for the encryption and decryption of the data. So this is actually certificate is generated and provided by the CA, certificate authority. So if this Windows operating system is a CA, so how will you find out this device? How will you find out the security authority or the certificate authority? So here is a certificate authority inside the tools. Just open this, which will show you the certificates are available or not. So I am going to make it the full screen, and here you can see revoke the certificate, issue the certificate templates. So here is no templates, but still you can check for the issued certificate, what are the certificate has been issued and for what. Here you can say the name of the machines. The name of the machine is written here. This is the DC10 machine, DC10, MS10, PC10, MS10. So there is a three organization or the three computer. For them the certificate has been issued. If there are any revoked certificate, no, pending, no, failed request, no. Okay, so yes, certificate is available. So I am going to close this certificate, and now I am moving on the PC MS10 machine. Now on this machine, because this is the window machine, so I will have to check the certificate available on this machine or not, because that is the CA and it will get the certificate, it will receive the certificate. So how you can check this certificate? So you need to go and run, and here I need to certificate CERT lm.msc. So it is the Microsoft Management Console for the certificate. So you can see on this management interface, you need to go in a personal, in a certificate, and you will see there is a one certificate available for this machine ms10.core.515support.com, and who have issued this certificate 515 support CA. Okay. So now I am moving on. Another machine is a PC10 machine. Here is the PC10. This is actually the client machine. On the client machine, I am login with this client machine with the help of the username is a Sam and the password whatever exists. Now here I need to run the Firefox to access a specific website exists on the MS10 virtual machine. Okay, so here is the HTTP and tickets.515support.com. So this is a website which is running over the MS10 machine, and you can see the support center is available. What you can see, this is actually running over the not secure channel. So if this website is running over the non-secure channel and I will enter the username and password, it can be captured by the any third party. It is possible. So what I need to do? I need to do on the DC10 machine where I will do the configure the server IPSec security. Okay, I am making this the full screen. So on this machine, because everything happened by the policy management we have discussed already, where you can implement the policy, time, restriction you can use. So here I am going to manage the group policy. So group policy can be managed inside this tool. It is called group policy management. When you will open this, here you will find the lots of the things. First, inside the forest is a domain. Inside the domain is a corp 515 support, and here is a servers. Okay, inside the servers there is a support local servers admin policy. Because this is a policy, so I need to edit this policy. I can edit this policy. By doing the editing, we can add some policy or we can remove some policy. So when I will edit this policy, I need to click on the edit. Then the new window group policy management editor will be open. Here you need to go inside the computer configuration. Inside the computer configuration, you will have to go inside the policies. Inside the policies, there is a Windows setting. Inside the Windows setting, you will find a security setting option, and inside the security setting option, you will find some other option, and one option it is called Windows Defender Firewall with advanced. When you will open here this firewall, you can find this advanced policy security firewall. Again, when you extend this, here you will find the connection security rules. Because we are going to be implement policy over the connection, that is the reason I will have to reach this location, because the VPN will be created or the IPsec security will be implemented. It will be implemented over the connection security rule. So when I am going to right click here and creating a new rule. So in a new rule, there is a lots of the different rules are available, but I am going with the isolation, where the connection authentication required, isolation. Inside here you will find the request authentication for inbound outbound connection, Both connection required a authentication. Required authentication for the inbound connection and request authentication for the outbound connection. So this is the connection or authentication is allowed. So I am going to select this one and then click on the next. Here I need to use the RRAS. I am using this on, this is available on my machine. So I am going to select this one, then click on the next. Because this is implemented through the domain, so I am going to remove two locations. One is a public location, another is a private location. Only the domain location I will have to remake. Now I am going to click here, and here I need to provide the 515 support based isolation policy. Okay, once I will write the name, then I am going to finish this. And once I will finish, you can see there is a one isolation policy has been created. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to test this. So first I need to go on a MS10 machine where I will update this. Means I need to run, and when I want to update the policy, then I can write the gp update and hit enter. The policy will be updated. Okay, all the security policy settings will be implemented. Okay, so it is reapplies the group policy settings. So now I am going to inside the firewall. Firewall with the advanced security desktop app, and here I am going to go on a monitoring and then a connection security rule monitoring and security association. Here is a two mode, one is a main mode but there is a no connection. Quick mode, there is a no connection. Okay, so again I am going on a PC10 machine and I will try to access the same website again. Either I can open the new tab and where I am going to access this website and hit enter. So what you will see on my, there is a 515 security isolation policy is available. So I am moving on a PC10 machine and trying to access this. So it is getting the problem, the connection has timeout, means because the IPSec is implemented, that is the reason this computer is not able to access. Because the tunnel has been created but the data is not going through the tunnel. Why? Because on a MS10 machine you can see, when you can see the main mode there is a no connection, in a quick mode there is a no connection. So what I need to do, I need to configure the IPSec client IPSec policy. We will have to create a client IPSec policy. So how we can create, we need to move on the DC10 machine, and inside the DC10 machine there is a policy. I am going to close this policy, and here is a admin option is there, another is a client option is there. So I am going to select the client here and right click on the, then create a GPU in this domain and link it there. So I am going to give the name of this machine 515 support connection security policy client and click OK. So I need to make the I am going to add this policy client select this one, right click and edit. Once you will click on the edit, the new window will be pop up. So you need to go inside the policy, inside the Windows setting, same, in a security setting, in a Windows Defender and Firewall, Windows Defender and Firewall. Inside the Windows Defender and Firewall, again is a Windows Firewall and connection security rule. Right click and add new rule. Here I am going to make the isolation. Next. Right now I am going to select the by default request authentication for the inbound and outbound connection and click on the next. Here the computer and users, the RRAS 5 I will use and click on the next. Then public private removing domain remain the same. Similar we have done some time before. Right now I am going to write here 515 support domain isolation policy client. Now I am going to finish this. And after that I am going to close this policy management. And right now I am going to domain controller. Inside the domain controller, I am going to right click here and link an existing GPO group policy object which we have created inside the client. I am going to link. That's it. So this one is available. So I am going to select this and now link it. So the link has been updated here. So I need to update on the PC10 machine. GP update. Because this is the client side, that is the reason I have updated this. Now you can see the website is available. Now the tunnel has been created between the client machine PC10 and the MS10. So on the MS10, I am going to show you the connection is showing or not. So here is a main mode. So in a main mode, you can see the 10.116 remote access computer. The authentication method is a RRAS V5. User is a RRAS, and here is a encryption is used and the integrity is SHA-1, but there is a no key exchange. There is a no key exchange. Similar, if you go in a mode, then you will find there is a no any ESP encryption, neither there is a AH integrity is available. Okay. So if you want to make the security IPSec policy with encryption, because right now there is a ESP encryption not exist. So if you want to make the encryption or this ESP encryption, so you will have to implement again local server admin policy, this one 515 support local server admin policy, right click and add it. So again I need to go in the same policy. Inside the policy is a Windows setting. Inside the Windows setting is a security setting. Inside the security setting I need to go in a Windows Defender policy with advanced, and here I am going to right click and go in a properties. Inside the properties you will find there is a IPsec setting. So I need to make the IPsec settings. So check this one and IPsec default, customize this one, and here is you can see the main mode. If you want to a key exchange in a main mode, so you can customize this one by using this. Otherwise you can use the data protection quick mode. So advanced, then click on the customize. So once you will read and customize, you need to just do the require encryption for this, and then you will click on the OK. Again you will click on the OK. Now on the MS10 and PC10, because you need to update the group policy on the both computer, that is the reason you need to be server and the remote on the both. You will have to do GP update. Okay, similar you need to do on the PC10 machine, where you will have to do the same things. Now I'm again going to be refresh this connection. So this is available in a MS10. I need to check out the security encryption is available or not. So right now you can see the ESP encryption is available here. Okay, got it guys? So this type of the connection can be seen, and this is the local address, and all the data is encrypted in between when the data is transferring. If you want to capture the data by using the Wireshark or something, so you can do it, but you will not able to get this.